It looks like Neve Campbell and Ghostface are coming back to the big screen in 2026. So, we have our first official piece of marketing here for the next Scream movie. It's super exciting. I've been a long-time fan ever since I was a young kid. Every year around Halloween, when people are wearing the Ghostface mask in my local town here, it still scares the shit out of me. I'm not sure why, but I was traumatized with those movies as a kid. But I still enjoy them. Anyway, guys, let's break it down. Let's get into it, and let's see what we can learn about the brand new upcoming Scream movie. So, first of all, what we're going to do, we're going to jump straight over to Neve Campbell's Instagram here, where she put out an official kind of Instagram post about the upcoming movie. So, as we can see here, this picture she put out February 2026, Friday 27th, Scream 7. And obviously we've got Ghostface's infamous knife kind of stuck into the date there of Friday the 27th, February 2026, which is the official release date of Scream 7. Neve Campbell, along with the picture, she put, "It's going to be a killer 2026. And we have a few comments here, but something down here kind of struck my curiosity. It says the comments on this post have been limited. So, was that Neve Campbell that turned the comment section off, or was it sort of a mandate by the studio? Because we all know there's been kind of a little bit of controversy around the Scream franchise. First of all, we had Melissa Barrera, who made comments about the Palestine War, and obviously she was sacked from the franchise, which in my opinion was a massive mistake because she's such a great upcoming talent, and to get rid of her from the franchise, in my opinion, was a massive mistake. Also, we had the pay discrepancy with Neve Campbell. She refused to come back for Scream 6 because they weren't paying her enough money. And she kind of stood her ground. She said, nope, I'm not coming back unless you value me the way that I should be valued. And I should be paid, you know, the right amount of money for the kind of the value I bring to the franchise. And it looks like they are, in fact, paying her now, and she's back on the franchise. So that's a bit of a backstory there, guys, for those of you who may not know what's been happening with the Scream franchise. But anyway, let's get into this article. Let's break it down a little bit. And like I say, let's see what we can learn about the new movie. So, star Neve Campbell and director Kevin Williamson have announced that the 7th Scream movie, which is seemingly being referred to as Scream 7, ditching the Roman numerals for the time being, is set to hit theaters February 27th, 2026. So Campbell, who will return as an original franchise final girl, Sidney Prescott, after skipping the previous movie, shared the following promo post on her Instagram page. Obviously, we've just checked it out. Again, I think it's very simple. It's very plain. It gets across the point you need it to. Friday, 27th February 2026. So, plot details are still under wraps, but rumors have claimed that the story will revolve around Sidney Campbell. Gail Weathers, obviously played by Courtney Cox. Again, she's a long time actor within the franchise. Love Courtney Cox. And some new characters defending Sid's family from some kind of Ghostface cult. There have been some conflicting reports about There have been many conflicting reports about exactly how many masked maniacs will be targeting our returning heroes. But we have heard that there will be a big time jump following the events of the last movie, presumably to allow Sidney's children to have grown to appropriate slasher movie age. So, one of the things that keeps me on my toes with this franchise, and that's fresh and unique, every time you're watching a new Scream movie, you have no idea who's going to be behind the Ghostface mask. It could be one person, it could be two people, it could be a whole bunch of people. But every time someone's on screen having a conversation, you're looking at this person as a suspect, and you have no idea who it's going to be, and you get that final reveal at the end as to who Ghostface is. And it keeps the movie fun, because, like I say, every single person in the movie is a suspect, you have no idea who it is behind the mask, and it keeps you on your toes, and it keeps you guessing, and it's a whodunit, and it's part of the fun of this franchise. And it's quite unique to, you know, the Scream franchise. You don't really get that with any other horror franchises. So, like I said, it keeps you on your toes, keeps you guessing, and it's part of the fun. So, previous reports have claimed this film will be at least partially set in a new town, i.e. not Woodsboro. That's what they need to do, some fresh scenery as well. And it's being developed as the first installment in a new trilogy. Patrick Dempsey is said to be in talks to return as Sidney's husband, Detective Mark Kincaid, but that's yet to be confirmed. So, following the departure of Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega, yeah, I forgot to talk about Jenna Ortega, actually. She's departed from the franchise as well. Obviously, she's off doing other things, which is a shame because she's one of the hottest stars in Hollywood at the moment. Melissa Barrera, she's absolutely talented. You know, she's absolutely incredible, and they fired her. Again, a massive mistake in my opinion. It was also to remain to be seen if the remaining members of the Core 4, Jasmine Savoy Brown and Mason Gooding, will reprise their roles. So, quote, Sidney Prescott is coming back, Campbell posted on her Instagram when her return was made official. She said, quote, it's always been such a blast and an honour to get to play Sidney in the Scream movies. My appreciation for these films and for what they have meant to me has never waned. I'm very happy and proud to say I've been asked in the most respectful way to bring Sidney back to the screen, and I couldn't be more thrilled. She's always had so much class. Not Sidney Prescott, Neve Campbell, I should say. Even when she had the pay dispute with the Scream franchise, when she came out and made comments and she was asked at different kind of events around the world, when she was being interviewed and she was asked about the pay dispute, she never came out saying derogatory terms. She never, outed anybody. She never used foul language. She was always classy. She was always respectful about what was going on. She held her ground. She stuck up for her morals and what she believed in. And like I said, she was just always classy. And I always have that respect for her about, being that kind of person. So Campbell's decision to return has stirred up some controversy due to Barrera's firing over social media posts that Spyglass deemed to be anti-Semitic. Yeah, that was about the Palestine war and stuff. I'm not quite going to get into that, but yeah, she was fired because of that. But again, I've said it ad nauseum, big mistake. A lot of fans felt that Campbell should have shown solidarity with her former co-star and declined the studio's offer. Barrera was asked about the situation in a recent interview, and while she declined to comment on Campbell, she did reveal that she would consider returning to finish Sam Carpenter's story down the line. I hope she comes back to the franchise at some point, I really do, because she's incredible. She was in that Abigail movie about the little girl who was the vampire, and she did a fantastic job in that. I really hope she does come back to the Scream franchise. I've learned to never say never, but I also, this is Melissa Barrera saying this, by the way, quote, I've learned to never say never, but also a lot of things would have to happen for Sam to come back. For now, next page, next chapter, and then we'll see what the future holds. So it's great that she's keeping that door open. It's definitely hard because I was just such a cloudy state of mind, but I was very fortunate that Abigail Starr told The Hollywood Reporter. I had a lot of support from people around me, my team, and especially my publicist. They just carried me. And then there's the trailer there for the last Scream movie, which was set in New York. That was great to have that movie set in New York. It kept it fresh, kept it different. And seeing Ghostface walk into that store with the shotgun was all kinds of mad, in my opinion. So, we've got the read Scream synopsis. Okay, so we've just got like the cast list and stuff here, guys. Have a pause and read of that if you need to. Read it at your own leisure. I'll butcher all the names, so I'm not going to read through it all. But that's kind of where we are. So it's a very small but significant update. The first little piece of marketing there for the movie, confirming the release date of Scream 7, which is super exciting. But still, there's a little bit of controversy that surrounds this franchise. I hope it doesn't dampen the box office. I hope it doesn't put people off watching this, because Scream is such a great franchise, and I just hope it kind of explodes and gets more and more popular as the years go by. But guys, I throw it off to you. What do you think about this? Are you excited for the next outing of Ghostface when it comes to us on 2026, Friday the 27th, what was it again? Friday the 27th of February. Friday the 27th of February, 2026, I should say, in a more competent way. But guys, let me know what you think about this. Are you excited? Do you not care? Whatever your thoughts are, make sure you pop them down below. Can't wait to read what you have to say. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in the next one.